All right. So in live with some crazy stuff. So all these pieces here that I need to sew together. I did made a body form out of duct tape. Cut that up. And transferred it onto craft paper. And now I gotta sew these all together. I think I got a good fit going on. I put some letters on here so I can know what order. And I'm using who's this character? I can't remember his name. What's this character's name? But I have some character fabric that someone gave me, so I use it as muslin. Now I gotta line all these up. This is B. All right. Got A and B. Hopefully you will see all this come together. A and B. You see that? All right. Just making sure that I put it on the right arm. Here we go. A and B. I made my patterns. I gave everything a half inch seam allowance. Oh, that's too big of a stitch. There you go. So this is the armhole, shoulder, side seam. So I'm going to sew all the pieces for both sides. Okay. There we go. Almost done. Not. Okay, so that was sewing B to B. I gotta find A. Oh, I had this in order, but now it's okay. Found A. And then underneath is F. Let me get that ready. A, B, C, D. Okay, here's F. Over here, so now I have A. So let's make sure that we get this the right way. Shoot. So this is, just go like that. Okay, I have it. So these two pieces together. So I don't know if anyone is watching knows what a sloper is. So what I did is I bought some plastic wrap, cling wrap, like not ceramic, like plastic wrap, and I had my partner wrap me up in the duct tape, in the plastic wrap, and then wrap me up in duct tape to create like a body, a mold of my body, like a body double. And that was it. You get hot, and eventually I could not breathe. Well, I was breathing, but it does labor your breathing. So I was like, damn. Now I see why in the movies when people put, and mobsters put people in, I think when they put them in, what is it, cement, when they can't breathe, because when your body is constricted like that, you're like, whoo. But it was a pretty good muslin. Oh, let me figure out how this goes on. This goes to the side. So this is the bottom here. So I'm going to open up. What is this character? Arthur. I think this character's name is Arthur. Okay. It's a shame that I'm using it for something I'm not going to keep. So this is supposed to be like a second scan. So imagine you are drawing your body measurements. So you measure everything, and then you draw it on paper. And then when you cut everything out, when you sew it together, you know, it goes from a flat piece of paper to a replica of your body. So can you see that? Here's the shoulder, here's the armhole, and here's the side seam. I'm pretty sure I'm putting that on right, because I remember I put like a curve in here. So that's what we do with our measurements, but with the dress form, let me show you. I still got half. So this is with the plastic wrap. So here's my armhole. Here's my bust, my waist. Here's my back. It's my waist right here. And so you take it and you flatten it, and then you create a pattern of all the pieces. So what I'm going to eventually do with this, there's two things that I'm going to do. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make a padded cover to put on my dress form, so that whenever I'm making something, I can put it on my dress form, and the dress form will be a replica of my torso. So that's one thing I'll do. And the second is to turn it into a flat drawing of my whole front and my whole back, so that whenever I want to make something, instead of using a pattern, I can use the sloper to make my own pattern, so I can just adjust it to you know, make something that fits me. Okay, so here is the other side. All right, so I'm going to put these two aside, and then I'm going to start on the piece that goes next to it. So here's D, and here's E, and here's E, and here's E. All right, these two pieces together. Hello, shout out, hey Rosie. Is that what you meant? Hey Rosie, I shout you out. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. So, if you're a sewing person, do you recognize this shape? Let's go ahead and put this together. And if you don't sew, but you like puzzles, then you should sew. Takes, especially if you like 3D puzzles, because sewing is about just taking pieces and putting it together. But the ultimate canvas is you, right? All right. Does that look familiar yet? Just lay those out. All this has to, I don't think I'm going to press it, because because I just need to try it on to make sure it fits. So I have D. So D matches up with this D, and then underneath this is G, which is here. So I did pretty good with keeping track of all my pieces. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Okay. Like my first one. I'm like, what? And I didn't put notches or anything. I'm just trying to make sure that the fit is good. Oh crap. There we go. Don't do that. Put this one on. So also sewing is very, it can be stressful, but when you get into it, it's just very relaxing. It's a great creative outlet, especially things going on in the world. I am finally, unfortunately, at a place where things that I'm hearing or are bothering, they just bother me. Is that right? Oh, dang it. So, I'm gonna undo. Because D goes like that. So this comes down and it's supposed to curve that way. And hold on. This is where I start to confuse myself. So I have to go. Okay. So this piece was like this. So this is the shoulder. This is the back of the neck. So this is E. So this is E here. And so D. So the curve goes towards the neck. Oh, I do have it. Okay. The curve goes towards the neck. But I don't have that sewn on even. All right, is that all the pieces for this one? Oh, G. Let me lay this. So there we go. So if you look at the center, the back. Okay. So now I got to put G on. Open it up. And sew it on. Here we go. That is it's a good piece there. All right. How about a little closer? I'm plugged in. Oh, here we go. Get everything tightened. Okay. All right. So this is the back of this piece. Now see, now I can't show you the whole thing because I got you all close. So this is the shoulder. This is the back. So since I'm not pressing anything, and I hope I did the proper seam allowance, let me temporarily pin this. Make sure it goes all the way to the top. Ooh, yes, girl. We are doing it. One thing that I was confusing myself in cutting when I was cutting the pieces out is I was trying to lay them flat. And I was like, why aren't my pieces coming together when they were flat? But then I realized, I'm like, oh, they can't because my body is not flat. And so it will come together when they're sewn. You're like sewing curved pieces to flat pieces. Okay. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Everything is lining up. Am I shaking? Making the phone shake? I hope not. Hey, if you're stopping by to say hi, thank you. Give me a thumbs up. Appreciate it. Replay viewers, thank you. All those people subscribe to the channel, thank you. I love sharing my vintage machines. I have one more to show. And then I will have introduced all my machines to the world. Okay. So here's the back. That is it. I got a little discrepancy right here, but everything else looks good. Let me sew my other back together. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So this method using the plastic wrap, is that what it's called? Plastic wrap and duct tape. Even though it was hot, it was a little bit uncomfortable. It was fun. When I took it off, I had to take a couple days to get used to seeing it, because as soon as I took it off, I looked at it, I was like, oh my gosh, that's me. And it was an experience. I was like, wow, I've never, you see your clothes and you see pictures of yourself, but to have an actual tangible thing that you can touch with your hands, that's like, this is your body. I was like, wow. You can actually, if you go, you can have there's companies that will scan your body and then create a dress form from your scan. Those are pricey though. So I'm just trying to do a better job matching up my seams. So as winter is nearing me, well, not me, everyone, I have more time to sew at home because camping season is open, so I'm a camper. And so I used to sometimes I'll sew at camp, but usually, you know, I just want to just enjoy my time being out there and enjoying or crochet. Okay, I can't, this piece right here, it's going to be a little bit off, so this piece is a little, I'm going to take it out of here because my bottom piece is okay. So I'm just going to put a little tuck, put like a little, it's going to be a little fold in there because I didn't have to do that. Oh shoot. I gave myself a little snag. So I have why did I do that? All right, let me thread this real quick. All right. I don't know if I ran out of bobbin. I hope I didn't. Nope. There we go. Okay. That back on there. 1/2 inch. There we go. Okay, and there's the other back piece. See, now I'm regretting the close-up. Right. So that is the back piece of me. Interesting. All right, so 2 back pieces. So now the front. But I'm going to take my patterns for the back piece and set those aside. It's interesting that all these pieces are just the shape of my body. If you weren't here, this is what I did. I created a body double of myself. This is the half right here. So this is the half of it. Here's like my neck area. Here is my waist. Here's my bust. Here's my belly. Here's my back. Here's my butt, my waist. So I'm just kept half of it. And I took the other half and cut it and flattened all the pieces. And now I have all these little pattern pieces. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know what that means. All right, so this is piece 2, pieces 3. Let me find one. 1, 2. So this is piece 1. This is piece 2. So I will go ahead and sew those together. Piece 1, piece 2, pin those together. Piece 1, piece 2, sew that together. While I'm here, let's put piece 3 up here as well. So I'll open this up like this. There's piece 3 right here. And on this one is piece 3. I am testing out my measurements. So when I'm done with this, it should fit me perfectly. That's the goal. All right, piece 3. Let's sew those together. That is, if it fits me perfectly, then I have accomplished my goal. Okay. You look like Felix from, I don't even know who Felix is, but if you say so. Okay. Oh Lord. Oh, my number's on the back. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3. Mike, don't want to put something on upside down. So if there's anyone watching, where are you from? Are you in the States? If you're in the States, what state are you? If you're not, what country are you from? I'm curious. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. All right, we have one. Let's move that to the side. Here we got one. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now we're at piece 4. Let's see if we can find piece 5. That's not it. That's not it. 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This doesn't make sense to me. Five. I think 5. Yep. All right. Take this. Open it. Okay. Yeah. So 5, we'll put 5 together here. Right. And then here's 5. All right. Though that really doesn't look like anything, but it is. Trust me. So 5 and 6. I'm going to pause this right here and put this to the side. All right, this is the front. So this is 4. Uh-oh. This is what the heck? I had this all laid out. This is 6. This is 4, 5, 6. So I'll put these two together. 4, 5, and 6. Nope, that's 4 to 5. All right, I'm missing a 5 to 6 for in here. I think I misplaced something. Five, yep. 4. All right, 4, 5, and 6. So I got, this is 4, 5, and 6. So I put 5 on the wrong one. So this, I don't know why I gave them the same letters. So I think this is my 5. Yep. So this goes over here. Then this one as well. Over here. These two is 5 and 6 goes at the bottom. So let me put this one together. All right. 4. Oh. All right. These two go together. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we have 4. This is 5 and 6. So this goes on top of these here for that. Okay. I'll go ahead and so the other way of doing this is using your body measurements. That way takes a little bit longer for me to do, and I did teach a class, a virtual class on how to do that one time, and what I wasn't expecting is that you have to know how to sew for that to be successful, right? All right, so this is piece 4. So now I'm looking for the top piece. This is 1. Okay. 4. What is this? 1, 2, 3. But this is the low. This is the low hip. So why would 3? Maybe I got this piece on wrong. This is 4 and this is 3. Nope, that's not it. So 4. What goes on top of 4? I know I cut all the pieces out. So it's not that piece. Is it this piece? Oh, yep, it says 4 right there. All right, so it is which way? Which way? Let me get my 4. This is the pattern piece. So this is my side. This is the bust area. All right, so this goes on that one, and this goes on here. Making it work. No locations? Okay. All right. I feel like there's something missing on the bottom over there. Don't know what it is yet, but it will make itself known. I'm corny sometimes. Okay, let's see. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. So then there's, then there's this piece right here. This is 1B. So this goes, this is the front. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Trying to give you a good view of what I'm doing. So this is the front pieces, and then I have, so this is the low hip, 2, and then we have this piece here, not there. This is the neck. There goes there, and then this one goes here. So this goes here. Boom, there it goes. We got it. A, B. All right, that goes there. This one goes here. And then that goes here. Ah! Yes, yes. And I hear my washing machine stopped. I'm actually washing some fabric for my sewing. I have 2 sewing classes on Sunday to teach. So I gotta get. I feel like if I didn't prepare and had to have people just do, I don't even know if they would buy the right fabric. They possibly could. All right, this piece is done. I have amazing students. Can I say that? I have been teaching for a number of years, and I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, there it goes. And every class I have had has been it's a pleasure to work with. And when people pay for lessons and they show up and they're already invested, and so they work hard. And by the beginning of the 3rd class, they're like, I got this. And it's just nice to see. Okay, so here is this is going to the center front. And so I gotta sew this piece onto here. Awesome. There you go. Let's get the machine back. Let me line up this here. And then make sure all this lines up. And so far we are. Usually when I'm sewing, I'm either listening to a podcast or listening to something on YouTube or watching Netflix. So I love the films, foreign films. They're the best. So I'm waiting for the next season of All of Us Are Dead. I love that. I was watching Hellbound. So I'm rewatching the 2nd season because I felt like the 1st season was amazing. The 2nd season was kind of weird. And I'm like, I don't remember what really happened, but and one of my sons watching Kingdom. See, when I try to tell my kids, hey, this is what I'm watching, and they're like, yeah, mom and her weird shows. When you come to me and tell me that you're watching Kingdom, I'm like, I was on that years. I told you a couple years ago. And you thought it was good. And what else? The one show, Sweet Home. Love that one. I love them all. I don't know why we don't produce movies like that in the U.S. Love those movies. Here we go. Here it is. All right, let me just do the other one. and then I'll sew them together. I'm going to try it on. Let me try it on. Try it on camera. See if I can get myself to do that. Okay. But I'm curious. I'll probably ask in my I guess in the community tab, like when it comes to, people who like to watch live streams. So I listen. I like to just listen to things. So I choose things of what people are talking about, something interesting, which is not sewing. I don't see a lot of. I just don't see those. They don't come up on my feed. I'm sure there are other YouTubers out there that are sewing and live stream sewing. I just either I don't catch them or they're not popping up on my feed. But it's like, I'm doing like the whole hands, just seeing my hands. So I don't know, like, do people want to, I don't know if people want to see the room, or I wish I knew how to do like the picture in picture. I don't know how to do that. I mean, one time I had bought StreamYard and I just never got into it. But someone's interested because people keep showing up and subscribing. So I must be doing something right? Negative side of it is that the solicitations, somebody always wants to sell me subscribers, do my SEO. I'm like, what? What? It's always something. All right. All right, that is down the end of that one. So the thing that's left to do now is to sew these two fronts together. Oh my gosh. So I'm sewing these two fronts together and then sew the front to the back, and that is going to be it. So whenever I'm teaching sewing, one thing that is hard for me is that I rush through my sewing, most of my sewing now, like I'm doing now. And it's just when someone who's new to sewing, when it takes them like 3 minutes, for me to sew down here, it's taking me I don't know what, not even a minute. But that's, that comes from practice, and I have to remind myself they're new. It's going to take them a minute. Remember when you first started sewing, I was sewing like this. Hold on, let me see if I can repeat it. Yeah, just like that. My students are doing it too. And so, okay. So here is the front. Here's the shoulders. All right, so now I'm going to sew the back and the front together. So here's the back. So here's the shoulder. Sew those together. Let me put that here. And then we're going to go down the side seams. So I'm seeing that I didn't cut the same pieces. I think my front pieces might be longer than my, how I cut it. Okay, something's off. Let me start at the bottom and work my way up. Something is off. And we're going up. All right, so far so good from the bottom up. But right here, what am I missing on my side seam? I don't. All right, this is fine. This is matching up, and then this matches up, but then this right here is not matching up. I don't have any more pieces, and that's it. Okay, well, what is going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I must have cut something short. I don't know. But here's starting at the bottom, working my way up. It's matching. This side is like a little off. Again, this isn't a store-bought pattern. I drew this, but I have something is missing here, and I don't know what it is. Let me look through here. 1, 2, 1. 4, 3. This one. 6. So this is 5 and 6. Nope, that's not supposed to be right. This is 5. 4. Okay. So this is 4, 5, and 5. What's the other 5? Okay. This is 5. And here's 6. Okay. This is 1, 1 and 1. See if I can get to the bottom of this before I. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. I need a pin. Let me borrow one from here. Okay. Those match. This matches. These are matching. This like that. Matching, matching, matching. Oh, it's okay. Okay. I just realized what I'm looking for. I'm not going to be able to fix. It's not the front. It's the front and the back. That's what's going on. And I did not. I don't think I paid attention to where I was putting the lines when I did the front and the back. So, oh boo, we'll figure it out. There we go. So once I get this fitting together, once it's done, and I like the number, the way it looks, I will make the cover. I'm going to have to fix these lines and then make the cover for my dress form. And so put her on there. Then I will be ready to start sewing some more clothes. But yes, there is definitely a huge discrepancy in the front and the back. But I think it's going to give me what I need. And then that's when I'll have to like shore up all my lines, because right now they're a whole hot mess. So that's one shoulder seam. Here comes this is the other shoulder seam. From my first muslin to this one, I had to move the shoulder seam back. So that's the only thing about trying to create a body double out of duct tape is it would be helpful if you have someone who knows sewing to help you. So I don't have any local sewing friends. So I gotta just depend on Hubbins. He does his best. Okay. All right. I wonder if I should put the zipper in now before I try it on. Oh, I got stuff all over me. All right. Here we go. Get my camera situated. This is going to be a rough fitting because I have a t-shirt on. Hello. Okay. Okay, here we are. So here is the body form. Let me show you the duct tape one. So this was the duct tape. Went around me. So it was tight too. So this is the front. There's the back. So what I did was there's lines drawn on here. Cut all the lines out. So in essence, this is what I made. So this is it in flat form. So I'm trying to eventually get here from what I did with the plastic wrap. So I cut all the pieces, and this is the result. And this is what's this character's name again? DW. What is I can't remember the cartoon. Okay. So I am going to have to put the zipper in the back so that I can bring it together. So this is supposed to fit like a second skin, as you can see. So here, there's a discrepancy right here with the arm, but as the shoulder seam is where it's supposed to be. But this right here, I'll probably have to cut that off. Now it looks fine. Oh, I did it. I did it. Okay. So I might have to lower this neck a little bit, but it's covering. Let me show you the back. So I'm going to put a zipper. So it's supposed to be really, really tight. So this is it. I'm going to go ahead and end this live here. And I am, yes, so this is that discrepancy that I have. And for some reason, I do not know why that is there. So that needs to be shaved off, because when I put this on, look at that. So see that that doesn't go anywhere. So it's so now I have an armhole. I'm so happy. All right. So that is it. So now I'm just going to I'm going to do some final fitting, put a zipper in it, and then I'm going to finalize this. I'm so happy. I don't know if you can tell, but I am. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. How to stop this?